That's an awful transition. That's oh, did it even start? I gotta check and see did it even start. Did it even? It might not even start. I don't even know if it even started. Oh, it did start. How about that? Oh, it did start. Okay, there it is. What up, though? They Chase's basement, not Chase's basement. Jeez, I'm so confused. Nathan Chase podcast. I do so much Chase's basement shit. I done got confused. But anyway, what up, though? Welcome to the podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hip hop. That one over there. Yeah, that one over there. Chase's basement right there. And the Nathan Chase 72. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the day I almost designed some shit for Oldsmobile. I did. I almost designed some shit from Oldsmobile. This was like early. It's like no, this late early no or late 90s. It's like 2000. Yeah, I got out the Marines in 99. So it's like 99, 2000. Like 99, 2000, I ended up getting a job working at GM, downtown Detroit, in the Renaissance Center. This is like when they first moved in there. The building was about to be closed. And they was like, we'll buy it. We want to look over the water. And I was like, bet. And next thing you know, I ended up getting a job down there with this temp company. And the job was we gave people cars, famous people cars. Like if what's his name, Tiger Woods. If Tiger Woods was going to a golf tournament like in Pebble Beach, and he was sponsored by GM, Tiger Woods get any car he want. Any car he want. It was like if Tiger Woods, like one time he was going to do some golf tournament, he wanted like a convertible Corvette. I think his mama wanted like a Cadillac, and I think his daddy wanted like a Cadillac, and then like all this, anybody that you put on the list that say that person is official, they get a car, and that was our job once because you had like a count, and you had like so many people, and you would like take care of their cars when they going somewhere and they need the car, so you like ship Tiger Woods the car, they all brand new, all brand stinking brand new. You go in the computer and you punch up the specs and everything they want for the car, the engine, the leather, the color, the rims. You punch all that stuff up and you could actually sit up there and watch it. Just watch it move through the assembly line, just in case somebody calls you and be like, "Where my car at?" They putting the seats in. It'll be there in a minute. And yeah, you could watch the whole car get made, and then you would have the car shipped to wherever they was at, like Boomer Science, and oh my God, that dude. ABC was with GM, so the sports announcers did Monday Night Football. They get cars, and you ship them the car to wherever they was at. They would use the car for the event or for however long they wanted to use it, and then they people would just like tell you they done with the car, and then you just like you would have a company, the people that sell cars, the people that buy and sell cars, the auction people, they would buy and come pick the car up, and they would take it and sell it for auction, and you would have to do all the paperwork to send them the title and the registration and everything. Or sometimes the dealer in that city or that state, they'd be like, I want that car. And they be like, Tiger Woods drove this car at Pebble Beach, something like that, and they would keep the car. So whether the dealer wanted the car or the auction wanted the car, then you would just like dispose of the car, and then they would just like go somewhere else. And there's one girl I was working with. She had Boomer Esiason on his account, and when they fired him from Monday Night Football, he cut up the seats in his Escalade. Everybody was like, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. And we like came over to her cubicle, and she was like, yeah, I got that Boomer size of the cow with ABC, and yeah, yeah, yeah. And she was like, he cut up the seats. I was like, what? Not Boomer, not Cincinnati Bingo Boomer. She's like, yeah, he tore that truck up. He was so mad they fired him, tore that truck up. I was like, wow, that's a mean haired little blonde haired kid. Now every time I see him on CBS, I just be like, I know your dirty secrets. You crafty with the blade. The football and with the blade. So anyway, so I got a job working there, right? And the thing was, they didn't have enough cubicles. All the cubicles was full. They was full. So I end up getting the office at, if you go downtown, if you ever seen the picture of downtown gym, the Renaissance Center, all the towers, like 4 or 5 towers, they all circles. They all circle towers. You know, fancy people, big time people. They get the outside. They get most of the outside, so they get a view. But like some of the cubicle people, they get like a common area where the cubicle people can go eat macaroni and look at the water. But most of the outside area, outside desk and offices is reserved for like executive big time people, and the inside circle of the building is reserved for like executives and big time people. So when I got there, they didn't have no cubicles. They ended up giving me a desk and an office on the inside circle. Oh my God. I didn't know what that meant, that inside circle. When you in GM downtown and you got an office on the inside circle of the building, you boss the hog. Look, cubicles, office, cubicles, office. I had an office. It was long. It's long. I had a long desk area. I could close my door and shit. And people, some people thought I was big time because the people that work with, they would come back and be like, "Oh, well, you got a desk. And I was like, I just come here to work. I just got out the Marines. I just looking for a job, man. This is $12 an hour. I'm just trying to get by. I like cars, so this is cool." And they're like, "No, you got the office." And people used to come by and like wave and say hi to me and good morning and shit. It's like I'm fucking nobody up in here. They thought I was a young black superstar. People used to speak to me like I was the man. I was like, I just got out the Marines. I'm making $12 an hour. The last job I had, I was delivering cabinets to mansions in Detroit, the suburbs. I was making $6. I'm still in my sister's basement at this point. I got my favorite car, a Thunderbird, but it got a hole in the gas tank. So the whole time I'm driving to work and I'm driving home, gas is leaking out and people looking at me. Hey, you leaking gas and you smell like a whole bunch of gas. So when I got to work at GM, I had to park in the parking lot, and I had to park like far away so I could walk a distance to the Renaissance Center to get all that gas smell out my clothes. I was like, "You a veteran. Boy, you on top of the world, ain't you?" But I had that badge. You see what I'm saying? That badge, man. That badge. Look, you talking about that feeling that Chrysler and GM and Ford workers get when I work at Ford. I work at Chrysler, and you see them with that jacket and embroidery and shit all on the back. You be like, "Ooh, they making a lot of money." Ooh. I had that Renaissance Center GM badge. That badge. I had that badge where if I walk into a plant, niggas just stop talking and get back to work. They be like, "Oh, he from downtown. He from downtown." I had that badge. It was a tilt badge, but I had that badge. Look, yeah, you don't flip it over. You don't see the back of that. Don't nobody see that. And that was good enough. I was like, I'm gonna smell like gasoline. But I got that badge. And to walk through that building, The girls at McDonald's and the cleaning ladies and the other women up in there, they see you in your little clothes. They look and checking you out. Like, what are you doing? Is he just delivering packages? What is he doing up in the Renaissance? He's delivering flowers. This is Rose Boy. That's the big Rose Boy. Then I look and turn, do that little turn, spin my hip so they can see. And they go, ooh, he got that badge. Yeah, I got that badge. That's that. Yeah, he get to go on the elevator upstairs. GM, everybody just can't hop on the elevator. You hop on the elevator and your access ain't right. Motherfucker come on the elevator, be like, who the fuck is you? Like, who is that? Where you going? We were just trying to go to the movie theaters. All right, well, I'm gonna send your ass back downstairs. Fucking elevator stops and send your ass back downstairs, man. They don't fuck around the gym. You don't fuck around and go to the wrong floor. No, you don't. No, you don't. So, yeah, I was kind of feeling the big time shit, and I had that inside office, and next thing I know, I was walking by, and it was lunchtime, and I was hungry. I was kind of broke. And they had food in this room. They had food in the conference room. And I'm like, it was right outside my office. It was like right outside my office. They were like right there. And it was like food in the conference room. And I was like, well, okay, this food. I'm black. I'm gonna eat. It's right there. It's on our floor. Ain't this our food? I thought it was our food. I went in and I started eating. Tater chips here, them big submarines, man. Ooh, them big subs. Dude, look, who's that came out after Subway? Who is that company to make them big old subs? I can't remember. What's the name? No. Tubby's was before Subway. Somebody else that made like big subs. Whoever that people was, they big old party sub. Oh, it was a beautiful sub, and the chips and the soda. And I was like, this is good enough for lunch. This is some downtown GM bar shit. They had like some other food and stuff in there. So I sitting there, I started eating, and next thing you know, this lady came in and she closed the door. She said, we about to start the meeting. I was like, oh, okay. Our people talking about something. And she's like, okay, with the, what we're about to do with the Oldsmobile line. I was like, I don't work in the Oldsmobile department. That's the people that's around the circle. I was like, I'm not them. I was like, but you just can't get up and walk out because the nigga be like, the fuck is you doing? I'm a tip, but I got the big office. I don't know what they gonna think of me. So I was like, well, finish eating your sub, Nate. And they pulled up the whole Oldsmobile line, the Intrigue and the Alero and the Bravado and the Silhouette, and they showed all the new commercials and everything. And I'm sitting up there looking like, this is dope. I was like, this is dope as fuck. I was like, whoa. And then the one lady was talking about, how they got mail from this one lady that was like a farmer like in Kentucky or somewhere down south, and she grew like wheat or corn, and they had like an Oldsmobile commercial where like the truck was like flying through a cornfield, and she was mad and she was pissed, and they actually shared the letter and shit, and I was like, damn, that's deep. I was like, fuck you, get mad letters actually can reach the top. And they was actually going around asking people, suggestions and stuff like that. And they was like, you got anything? And I was like, man, we on point with this. And I bit back into my sub. And look, nobody never noticed that this young black dude, he ain't in our team. He ain't never been in our fucking meetings. I ain't never seen this motherfucker but before. But you know what they did know? They did know He in that office on the inside of the fucking circle. He's the boss. So they figured that I was just, they just figured I was just some type of, 27. I got to bring 27. They figured I was some 27, 28-year-old just boss. And I just decided to sit in their meeting and just eat a Bellacino sub. Eat some fucking chips and listen to their shit. And the whole fucking meeting went by. And I just finished eating. I just got out and I was like, great presentation. I went back to my office. And they was the people on my team, I had like two black girls. I had like two young black girls. They was like, what was you doing in there? I was like, I just fell into a meeting. They're like, boy, you crazy. You ain't a part of them. I was like, I just seen some food. Look, when you in the Renaissance Center, it's a long way to go downstairs. Long way to go downstairs. Then you got to go down to the food court and McDonald's and shit, man. Come on, man. Look, you think with all them smart motherfuckers in that building, ordering food at McDonald's would be faster and shit. All engineers and people designing cars and shit like cheeseburger, Big Mac, number 1, number 2, number 3, let's go. Bobby 1 of 5, 6 1 of 4. 5. Nope, they were still like, damn with you. So I'm just like, I ain't like going down there. So when I seen some food right there, I thought it was our team. But I'm still part of GM. And I went in there and ate it. I seen a whole Oldsmobile set up. Whole thing. Oh, man. If I could have told them that the whole car line was going to end up dying and they need to switch over to Corvette, I would have told them hindsight is 2020. Nathan Chase podcast. I'm out. Hey, make sure you subscribe. If you like this, tell me you liked it. If you don't like it, I guess you get to say something too, don't you?